Finally, the state government and the central government have decided to cancel the board exams of class 10th and 12th. This is actually a welcome move to all the students who have gone through this pandemic without attending schools, without attending to the needs of their emotional needs when they come in contact with their friends, without going to schools and without playing even a sport. They have faced this pandemic like none other generations, because this has been one of the toughest times for those people who are school going and who also those people who are college going. Now, there is a concept called as equality of outcome, and this is something that the state government and the central government have relied on. And what is this equality of outcome? Let's say there are two people, both of them are in class 12th. One guy, that is person A, that is student A, has all the access at home. That means his parents are well off. There is enough amount of Wi-Fi facilities at home, enough number of laptops at home for him to access, and there is enough number of mobile phone also for him to access whenever he goes out. That means he can attend classes either at home or he can attend classes on his way to any shop or anywhere. So this is the one kind of advantage this guy has. The other guy, that is person B, that is student B, does not have these kind of access because his parents are not well off. There is no proper Wi-Fi facility at home. Even if there is Wi-Fi facility with all the loans that the parents made and to get some of the amount of resources for their kids, it is not fast enough. And also, there are more than one kid in that house. The other kid cannot access if this guy is accessing the laptop. So there is a reduced number of resources for this student to actually access. Now, what is this called? This is called as digital divide. You have a student A who has all the access, and you have student B who does not have enough access. Now, what happens here? Let's say there is exam, and this exam is given to both of these students. There is a higher chances of the student A clearing this exam or to even write something and come than the student B who did not have enough number of accessibility to actually look at those resources of the class and study and go and write the exam. So it is a welcome move. For the first time, the government have cancelled the exams for the benefit of the students. So what happens because of this cancellation? Both student A and student B are placed equally. That is called as equality of outcome. And even though they started in a different way, but they were in the same class and the results are equal. But here you can call out certain things called as what happens to the effort that the student A made. Well, let us not discount this effort that the student B also made. So that is why the government is saying that if at all the student wants to write exam and improve upon his marks, there will be a merit-based kind of a test wherein they can come down and write the exam and improve their marks. So this is actually a welcome move. Right. So this is something that is that has happened for the first time in India, and we need to welcome this move because there are a lot of students in India. For example, let me give you a small number. Just 83% of students clear CBSE class 12th exam. And this year, 100% clearance will actually give those 17% of students who would otherwise miss out a year to go and join their friends in the bachelor's or in the engineering. So this is a welcome move. What government needs to do right now is to give enough number of seats for this huge number of students who would be going down to the college and getting their degrees. So, but politically, let us have a look at it. Politically, the government might benefit because elections are there in the next year. And if class 12th exams are cancelled, these students are 18 years old. By next year, they might turn 19 and they might be in the voting age. So there is high chances that these students might vote to the government that has given them benefit. Right. So these are some of the dimensions of this issue. And I would say, politically, they might vote or not because they might be a little more aware when it comes to the next year. But socially, students have benefited from this move, and parents have also relieved from this kind of a tension, that whatever the tension that they had, that their children might fail because they could not give enough number of resources for them to access and study. So it's a welcome move for both students and the teachers and also the parents.